guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the lighting and all that stuff. As always, I think this is just a theme on my channel at this point. I am filming this intro after the fact. I have filmed this whole thing basically to bring you guys along for another little college, law school diary type thing. I kind of took you guys through my Notion, rambled a bit, all that good stuff. We had a good time and yeah, hopefully enjoy. So guys, I just wanted to have a little chat. I've been really slow like making videos and stuff like that just because college is back, but I thought maybe I would film a little video about like productivity, about my Notion, about organization, things like that, because I've really been like playing around with methods and different ways of keeping myself organized and accountable with study and like extracurriculars and social life and all that stuff. Might as well get to filming something even if I don't have time for just book videos. So yeah, so I think I learned like a good bit last year about like how to like organize myself, what to do, what not to do. I like set up my Notion so much, but I love Notion and I kind of use that for all my notes because last year I was using Office and like Word and stuff and things were just, I don't know, I was losing count. So now I've been literally doing everything on my Notion. So I kind of wanted to show you guys like my setup and things like that because it's really been working for me, and maybe if you are trying to figure out a way, maybe it might help you a little bit. My Notion is actually kind of like my pride and joy, so I wanted to take you through it real quick because I know that it can be really hard to figure out or like navigate at the start. And I know last year, my first year in college, was a bit all over the place. It worked for me, but it wasn't like optimal. And I love finding ways of organization and keeping my stuff together, but it just seems like a lot of the time things don't work. So I think this year I've finally got a system that I've kind of gotten down and I really enjoy, and it works really well for me. I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to screen record and just start. So when I open up my Notion, I've kind of gotten all my stuff at the side. I have it as like an app on my laptop, but you can use just the website as well. So when you go into it, we obviously have my like normal profile. I click in and I go into my year 2 folder. I have my cute little icon. So basically if you want to have an icon, you can do like any of these emojis, they're normally the ones I use. You can icons, and I normally custom, so I uploaded this because I don't know, I work better when things are like aesthetic and nice. Now obviously like this sort of thing is gonna take a while, so I actually made this in August before I started back in college, and I definitely think this is very dramatic or frivolous. Like, you know, this isn't realistic when you're in the middle of a semester, but my system is quite simple. So I have here my semester modules, and I really love the toggle function on Notion. So when you click this little button here and you press turn into, I turned it into a toggle list, and I really like these because it makes everything really neat. So you can close them, open them. You can have like dividers like this, like pictures, stuff like that. But basically I have my modules here. Then over here, because semester 2 obviously isn't for a while, but I wanted to be prepared, I have my semester 2 modules clicked here. I have little quotes, little to-do lists. So I also use this function a lot, which is the to-do list function, because it crosses off when you finished it. I have a little section for goals and resolutions, and this is what I also think is good about making this video, is that I haven't used this yet. So I made this, it was a bit dramatic. Maybe I will use it, maybe I won't, but I think it's good because it's kind of what doesn't work for me, I'm not going to put in next year. So then I have my timetable here. That's my homepage. So moving then from my homepage, I will show you how I've set up my classes. So I have made each of my classes a page. So when you go into this little button here, you click it, turn into and page, and basically then it's like essentially like a link or something like that. We go into this class, so I have my module details here, examination, my intro, stuff like this. But the real thing that is working for me is the way that I split up my classes. Now this might seem really simple, but for me this is very different because last year I made it quite complex and it didn't need to be like that, and I actually found I didn't really use Notion, so it was kind of a waste. Some of my lectures are a bit more organized because like we might have different methods of resources. I think a better example will be for my evidence class. It's a heading number 3, so I like using this as like subheadings. A lot of people don't actually know the color option, but down here, instead of coloring the text, if you scroll down to background, that's how I get the pinks and the purples, which I love. And yeah, and then what I really enjoy that I've made this semester is my little highlighting key. So this helps me kind of simplify and organize my notes a bit better. It's easier to differentiate what I have written there. So for my highlight key, I have in pink is for the heading, blue is a case, so if I have a certain case that I need to know and any kind of judgments made from that case, things like that. Yellow is a quote, so important quote from a case, from a lecture, from things like that. And then green is statute, and then the bottom is not a highlight, it's just pink font, and that is for a key term or definition. So to kind of give you an example, so for lecture 1 that wasn't much information, so I just had readings here. So the readings that I had to do, as you can see, I had lecture notes, readings, nutshell notes, which is like this little, it's essentially like legal cliff notes. It's really handy. But for my lecture notes, we open up the little toggle here. I have the key kind of terms here, so I kind of normally just put all the main lecture outline in pink, so I know that's, you know, the core things that we've done. Quotes in yellow, and continuing like that. You can see I have a heading, stuff like this. But I think it's kind of interesting here how I've been taking them. So lecture 2, it was still a bit like choppy, and then moving all the way now to lecture, what am I on? Lecture 5, it's a lot more organized. So I have the introductions in like a taller heading, but essentially what's really been working for me is the highlighting, the organizing these lectures in these lines. They're all in one place, because last year I had everything in Google Docs. I was trying to find all my different notes, and that's really a nightmare when it comes to just studying pre-exams. So I find it really helpful when I have everything in one place. So I'm only on week 7 currently, but I have gone through all of the syllabus and the reading that's been scribed, which I already have written here. Be prepared, because I think having everything done weeks prior, you're not worrying about it and it doesn't become a chore. I don't really know if I explained that too well, but I really love my Notion. As a little comparison, let me find my last year's page. So last year is here. So last year, you can tell here that I had a vision and I just didn't execute it. So I had a section for case briefs, I had a section for lecture notes, condensed topic notes, roadmaps. I didn't really use it. I just stuck with handwritten notes, I stuck with Word, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think because I didn't use it, I didn't need to spend all this time making these pages. So I definitely think that my current setup works a lot better. So studying and things like that, it all comes with time and, you know, practice and trial and error, and this is really what's been working for me now. Yeah, I hope that helped. Notion has my heart. It is. This feels really weird talking about like college stuff, but it's kind of fun. I don't know, I love like organizing and stuff. I actually got this planner, Ruby Granger on YouTube. She makes such good like study organization videos and stuff. So I got her academic planner, and it is so good, guys. Like, I always really struggle to like use planners that work for me, but this one is really, really good. The only thing I would say is that it's got like a spiral thing and like the back's fallen off it already. That's probably just me, because I like fling it in my bag, and like spiral notebooks just don't work for me. But that's literally all. The rest of it's so good. I might give you guys like a little flip through of it. I think I filmed, before I like wrote loads of stuff into it, I filmed I think like a little flip through. I kind of just try to keep everything all in one place because this month, next month are really, really busy. So yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to like fill in everything that I know for certain, and then like as the week goes on I'll jot stuff in. But I think it's really good at the start of the week to have what you know for certain is going to be on, what you're doing, and see if you have any time for socializing, see if I have any time for sports and just relaxing, reading, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna finish filling in my little planner for the week. I'm gonna do a tiny bit more of EU study, and then I think I'm gonna head out for the day. So it's just a tiny bit of organization. When I get home I'm gonna pack my bag for tomorrow because I need a bag for college, work and soccer, and then I'm done. Then that's my organization done. But I'm gonna feel organized, I'm gonna feel ready, and I think it's just a good way to start off your week. And you know how people say like make your bed every day in the morning? For me it's like if I'm ready on a Sunday, then the week normally goes pretty smoothly. This video has literally turned into me talking about all the different ways I like try to be productive, but you know what, that's a pretty good concept, so we're just gonna roll with it. I've also been using a new app. So I have always used Forest, so I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that is. It's like this app and it's a tree and you grow the tree, and if you quit the amount of study time that you set for yourself, the tree dies. So you're like growing the trees. They're not real trees or anything but it's good. But I decided to try out a new one that lets you take breaks, and I've been really enjoying it. So it's called Study Bunny, and I love that because you get to name your bunny, alright, and you get to take breaks and you get to feed it and all that stuff, and I love that. I feel like I'm playing like Nintendogs or something. It's brilliant. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that. Also, I really like, hopefully I'm putting it like here, I really like the timetable, like, so not the timetable, but it like logs really nicely the amount of study you've done on that day. It like shows the hours, but there's really nice colors. It's like all pastel and stuff. So like at the end of the day, like it looks aesthetic and you've been productive. And look, I'm just a girl, like I'm just a simple gal. That's what I want. So yeah, I really recommend that app. So we're gonna try romanticize the studying. It's gotten to that point. So yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Maybe if I write in my planner and just like get myself hyped. Usually if I play like really relaxing like acoustic music, not like acoustic, like classical music, like if I play, it kind of does the job. I feel like I'm in like my dark academia like vibe. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you like pretend everything's a movie, like you'll be fine. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna try study. Hey guys, I just wanted to make a little outro for this video, and thank you so much for watching. I know that it was a little bit all over the place. I filmed a lot of these clips a couple of months ago, and I think I'm definitely going to do one of these vlogs more updated. So it's now 2024 obviously, so I think I'm going to do a little like reset, like organization video for the new semester. So let me know if you'd like something like that, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.